Welcome to Channel Mordax. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Today's story is The Disappearance of Nora, a true crime style story. It was a cold Friday evening in a small town of Riverside. Dark clouds covered the sky and a light rain began falling on the empty streets. Nora Williams, a 19-year-old college student, had just finished her shift at a local bookstore. At exactly 8:03 p.m., Nora locked the bookstore doors and waved goodbye to her coworker. Of course! Those would be the last words anyone ever heard from her. As she walked toward the bus station, just finished work. I'll be home in about 30 minutes. The message was delivered, but Nora never came home. The bus station was only a few blocks away. Security cameras later showed Nora arriving at the station at 8:12 p.m. She stood beneath a streetlight, holding a black umbrella while checking her phone. A few people were waiting nearby. Everything seemed normal. Then something strange happened. At 8:18 p.m., Nora looked up suddenly, almost as if she had recognized someone. The footage showed her stepping away from the station and walking out of the camera's view. 6 minutes later, the bus arrived. Every passenger boarded, except Nora. She was gone. Got home. Her mother wasn't worried at first. Traffic delays happened all the time. But when an hour passed without any sign of Nora, concern began to grow. She called her phone. No answer. Again, no answer. Then the phone suddenly switched off. A cold feeling settled in her chest. Something wasn't right. At midnight, Nora's father drove through the town, searching for her. He checked the bus station, the streets she usually walked, even the bookstore where she worked. Nothing. There was no sign of his daughter. The next morning, the family reported her missing. Police launched an investigation. Immediately, Detective Mark Sullivan was assigned to the case. He had investigated dozens of disappearances over the years. But something about Nora's case bothered him from the beginning. People don't simply vanish, not without leaving something behind. A clue, a witness, a mistake. Yet Nora seemed to have disappeared into thin air. Police reviewed hours of security footage. Most of it showed nothing unusual, until they discovered a second camera located across the street. The footage revealed something important. A gray sedan had been parked near the bus stop. It arrived shortly before Nora. It remained there for several minutes. Then, it left only moments after Nora disappeared. The license plate couldn't be read. The driver's face couldn't be seen. But detectives finally had their first lead. Days turned into weeks. Search teams combed nearby forests. Volunteers handed out missing person flyers. News stations covered the story daily. Nora's face appeared everywhere.